Chat. Hello. I miss you guys. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Hello Vibe, who was first this evening in the Twitch chat. Hello Milo, who was not first this evening in the Twitch chat. Hello Patelatubbies. Hello Asyla. Hello Duck. Howdy y'all. Hello Cookie God. Hi Cookie God. Listen, what jump scared you? Me talking? At the start of my stream? What did you think was gonna happen? What did... Never mind. Loopy! Hi, Loopy! Over on the YouTube side. Woo! Alright, you guys. Welcome to the first annual Freaky Flip Friday. Which also is gonna be the last one. And if that doesn't make sense, that's fine. It doesn't really make sense. Until I tell you that tonight's stream, we are going to be playing a game called Unfair Flips. And the premise is simple. We just need to flip a coin and get heads 10 times in a row. I don't want to get freaky with you, Ted. You sound like Loopy now. What do you guys think Ted does while the intro song plays? I am just aggressively doing the gritty. Back and forth, in my office. Asyla, happy birthday! Hold on, I'm about to get demonetized for this. But it's worth it. Hold on. Hold on, everyone, freaking hold on. First off. Hey. Hi. Hello. Wait, Milo's birthday is tomorrow, your 18th. Wait, that's huge. Then this is for Asyla today, and this is for you tomorrow, Milo. Why is this song 3 minutes and 51 seconds long? Happy birthday song? This is the extended cut. What is happening? Okay, you guys aren't seeing the visuals of this. But man, they popped off with this begin. Hold on, I'll show you. We're gonna start it from the top here, because you guys need to see this. This cannot be. What did I click on? Okay, this is how this started. So, just so we're all on the same page. The bells were a countdown, I guess. And then we had fireworks into this. Dude, almost 200 million views. 471,000 people liked this video. This is crazy. It does go kind of hard though. The auto-tune? It's kind of nasty. Ooh, we get a... Okay. Do you think this is just something somebody is sending via like WhatsApp to their like second cousin that they're not really close with? Okay, I can't do this anymore. We're gonna have to stop. Great, it was a great song. I'm gonna leave it a thumbs up, in fact. Oh my god. Okay. You're saying, wait, 18th is not all downhill from there. Okay, for the record. That would be your 21st birthday. Then it's definitely all downhill from there. You have nothing to look forward to for the rest of your life. And I am speaking from experience. So, I think what I'm saying holds merit a little bit. 21st is when you can rightfully become an alcoholic. You definitely can become an alcoholic long before then, if you put your mind to it. Alright, how we doing, chat? How's everyone's Friday going? Still waiting for my golden birthday, then it's downhill. Okay, I hit... Wait, what's the golden birthday? Is that when you get a golden shower? Can anyone confirm? Is that what you're looking forward to? It's like that one episode of Gumball when his mom emails the janitor. I've never watched Gumball. I don't know what that... When your birthday is the same age as you are. Like if it's the 9th and then you turn 9. Okay. That'd be kind of weird to get a golden shower when you're 9, but I don't know. Maybe it's a cultural thing. What the hell did I just hear in the background? I don't know. What did we just hear in the background? I didn't hear anything in the background. I'm scared. I don't know. Well, happy birthday, Asyla. Happy almost birthday, Milo. Milo, I think you're in the same time zone as me, so it's like 5 hours until you turn 18. I think 13 is a reasonable age to become an alcoholic. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. You should wait until you're at least a teenager, I think. I've never had one of those. It's on my bucket list. Don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. I heard you saying a golden shower and I'm already too traumatized. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to traumatize anyone. I'm just trying to get more info so I can educate myself. My golden birthday is when I'm 25. I have a while until I can croak it. Okay, so you're literally... Okay. You know what? 25 is a good year. That's a great year. Something to look forward to. Solidly in the mid-20s? Vibe is currently on a 15 stream streak. I repeat, Vibe is on a 15 stream streak. I also saw you were trying to gamble at some point up there, Vibe. Don't think I didn't see that. But speaking of gambling, this segue is gonna make sense. I recently got the bot back up and running on Discord. Which if you're in the Discord, you probably saw. And if you didn't see it, I'm telling you now, okay? So I have a bot, okay? Which is called Bot 1.0. And I had it down for a while because I keep intending to set up a second PC that I can keep the bot running from. But I keep forgetting to put it together. Or I remember and I don't want to do it. It's one or the other. But I have it up and running now, okay? And I had some suggestions for, commands. One of them, I think Holmes suggested a gamble command. So I'm working on that. I'm working on creating a gambling command, which I'm like halfway there. It became a whole thing, you guys. I gotta tell you, okay? Because somehow I ended up with, I have a database now connected to my bot. And now I'm thinking of all the possibilities of what I can do with this bot, and I'm quite excited about it. I don't like going in your Discord, it's scary in there. Yeah, I try not to go if I can help it. Can we get a food channel, Ted? I beg. Okay. I just talked about this last stream, how I don't like having a bunch of hyper-specific channels. So I would need something more general than food. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't, you know what I mean? Like, why can't we talk about anything other than food in this channel? You know what I mean? And then I feel like I have to police it if people are talking about other things, cause then it's like, well, this is what this channel is supposed to be for. It's a whole thing, you know? Big back channel? Okay, but we can talk about people's food. That's just a food channel vibe. We didn't get anywhere closer to making it generalized, okay? Can we get a channel for seeing ducks on a sidewalk in Kansas on Thursday afternoons at 5:05 p.m.? What do you propose this channel would be called? I'm not saying no. I'm hearing you out. Oh, and shame them for their food. We shouldn't shame anyone for their food, I think. Ducks on a walk. Okay. You know what? I will take your suggestion, and I will file that in the place I put all of your guys' suggestions. A Gibby channel. Okay, I could maybe get behind that. I have thought about doing a pets channel. That's the only one that I feel more inclined to add if I was going to add anything. But like, there's no reason you guys can't just pop food pics in like specific. Tell me one reason you can't. You can't. Speaking of food, okay, right before stream, Loopy and I had dinner, okay? We had Trader Joe's. They have this hatch chili mac and cheese, which is so good. It's basically like an adult TV dinner, if we're being real. But it's so delicious, okay? But then it got me thinking, okay? Because Patella, you said you're like 4 hours from a Costco. And I don't know, you're like 2 hours from something else that was just like a normal store. I need to know how close your closest Trader Joe is now. I literally was thinking about this. I was like, I bet Patella Tubbies is like a minimum 3 hours from a Trader Joe's. Probably more though. I was like, I don't know if Patella's ever even been to Trader Joe's. If you're 4 hours from a Costco, man, it's gotta be more than that. Or maybe it's in the same city as the Costco. How about we start shipping Patella food? Yeah, just write down your requests. We'll have a channel for that in Discord. How about that? Quick riddle, what is my job for you? My job is to flip a coin 10 times in a row and get heads every time. Am I right? Make Patella a food tribe. We'll start a GoFundMe for Patella. Mostly for gas money. So they can travel to stores that are hours away. And I'm your bodyguard? You said my job for you. That sentence grammatically is saying, like, what is my job? I know you're my bodyguard, Bacon. Of course I know that. Ted, for next stream, could you please play Subnautica? Listen. No. I'm not gonna promise you anything. I'm not saying I would never play Subnautica, but I'm probably not gonna play until Subnautica 2 comes out. Nearest Trader Joe's is 7 hours and 23 minutes away? Holy. Oh my.
Just interval.
Dude. I'm like trying to think of what a 7-hour drive away from me is. That's insane. I get to Trader Joe's in, I don't know how long, 20 minutes? I don't know. It's not far. What's the stream for today? Okay, first off, hello, Comb. Second off, we're just flipping coins. For me, Oregon is like 7 hours. Yeah, like I literally could be in another state in 7 hours. So that's insane. That's crazy to me. What is Trader Joe's? It's a store. It's like a grocery store specifically. They sell a lot of like random things. Like a lot of frozen meals. I think that's probably what most people go there for, is they have really good frozen meals. It's like kind of like crunchy organic, but it's not. Like it acts like it is, but it's not, you know? I went to a Trader Joe's once and bought Cletus. I don't know what that means. Now I'm getting FOMO. You should. I love TJ's, man. That's probably one of my favorite stores. He's a pretty good worker. Oh. Okay. The thing about Trader Joe's, too, is it's by far the most flirtatious grocery store of all the grocery stores. Which isn't really saying much because I don't think any grocery store is inherently flirtatious, but there's something about Trader Joe's where they're like, there's just this like underlying like energy to the place. It just, I can't explain it. Like if you've been there, you know. Like you just know what it's like, okay? GoFundMe to get me to a city, please. But okay, to be fair, Patella, if we get you to a city, you're not gonna have $400 rent or whatever. Airily, hi Airily. I wonder if there's a Hooters type of supermarket. Probably somewhere. I don't know. Where, I mean, where would that make sense? That'd make sense in like a place like Vegas, for sure, or like a big city. Dubai? I don't know. I feel like Dubai could have some freaky stuff like that, low-key. That's where the feet pics come in. Okay. To be clear, I did not authorize any feet pics. Fanboy Hooters, my company. Not this again. It's unfortunately hanging up on my wall. And I don't love it. It's one of the Polaroids back there. It's Costco, but the employees are the free food people. They're all very friendly and very nice who work there. I went to Las Vegas when I was like 8 and unknowingly tried to get a picture with a skimpy lady. You just described probably almost all ladies in Vegas. Like, just kind of skimpy, you know? See, Loopy loves Trader Joe's. Alright, chat. So, let's talk about this game we're playing. Okay? It's called Unfair Flips. And all you're trying to do is flip a coin 10 times in a row and land heads every time. So, allegedly, it starts with a 20% chance that you're gonna land heads when you flip the coin. And then, as it goes on, you get to have upgrades and whatever, I guess, and it makes your probability go up. So we need an estimation or a guess of how many flips we think it's going to take us to get 10 in a row. So let's do the math real quick on what it would be for like a normal coin. If I sat here with a quarter and I flipped it 10 times in a row, okay? Like, how unlikely would that be? So that would be, what is that, 2 to the 10th? So that would take approximately 1,024 times to land heads 10 times in a row. I don't think you have the capacity to flip a quarter. What does that mean? Like I'm feeble? Like I wouldn't be able to physically? Is this what you're saying to me? I'll have you know, I recently moved up to 5-pound dumbbells, so take that. Yep. By the time I'm 40, I bet I'll be hitting double digits. Chance! Hello, Chance! That's 20 to the negative 10th. I don't know that that's right. Okay, so it's with a normal coin, it's gonna take about 1,000 times. We're starting with a 20% chance of heads, which makes this even lower. Because that means we only have a 1 out of 5 chance, right? So what would that be? That would be 5 to the 10th? Which would be... That's a big number. With a 20% chance, I think it's about... it'll take about 9.7 million. 20 to the negative 10th? How are you getting this number? 20 to the negative 10th? I think we got to the same number, Vibe, I'm gonna be honest. It's about, I think it's about 9.7 million flips to take it. But, to be fair, we will get upgrades, and it'll make it go up. You know what I'm saying? Lakos! Hi, Lakos! Hi, Teddy! Have a good stream. Lurking for a bit. Alright, Lakos. Enjoy your lurk. I will be here. I didn't know there was anything lower than 5 for dumbbells. Well, you would be surprised. I just start with soup cans. I played Forsaken and got 13 heads in a row. It won't be too bad. Okay, so how many do we think it's going to take us, though? That's the math. The math says a 1... not a 1 out of, but like a 9.7 million flips for 20%. Which is kind of crazy that it's that much more. And then it'd be about 1,000 for a normal flip. I think I can get it in under 1,000. We need our over-under. Because I'm going to start a channel point prediction for this. So what's our over-under on the amount of flips it's going to take? I dislike exponents heavily. Exponents are fun. They're cool. I like math, though, so... there is that. I'm gonna say like 1,000. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, solve a 3 to the 6 without a calculator at hand. It's bullshark. I mean, I could do it with a pencil and paper. I spilled my scalloped potatoes. Okay, that's a sentence. What am I supposed to do with this information exactly? Why did you let your scalloped potatoes go all loosey-goosey like that? Why are they unhinged like that? I have questions. This song for some reason is always crashing my YouTube. Eating milk and onions right now, no potato. So you're just eating scalloped. You're not eating scalloped potatoes, you're just eating scalloped. To be clear. Hey, did you guys know that rat poisoning smells like cinnamon? Kind of tastes weird though. Don't eat rat poisoning. I almost said don't eat cinnamon. Oh, the rat poison's fine, but do not touch cinnamon. It is disgusting. You gotta draw the line somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's start this game up. I'm gonna start a channel point prediction. Do we get 10 heads in a row under... You know what? I'm gonna lower it a little bit because I think I can do it in less. I think 800. I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes. Alright, starting it now. If you're over on YouTube watching, I'll link out Twitch if you want to get in on the channel point prediction. Doesn't it kill rats because they have no gag reflex? But we do, so we throw it up. Why would I know anything about a rat's gag reflex or lack thereof? Ooh, we got a split vote so far. I mean, 800 flips is a lot. I don't know how high we can scale up. Get smarter, gay lady. No, you can only be one thing. You can either be smart or you can be gay. And I made my choice already. Unfortunately. Oh, never mind, I'm losing. I'm broke now. You're a believer vibe. That's crazy. I mean, theoretically, this should be easy, right? Alright, I'm back. Had to finish Eorc. Okay. I hope Eorc was fun. No, Ted, not the country, Chad. And also, please tell me again what we're doing. You can see it right here. We're just flipping a coin. Hitting heads 10 times in a row. It's easy. Had to be #1 hater. Airly, I can always count on you for one thing, and that's to be a hater. I don't know what I would do without you. Probably have an ego. Or self-confidence. Literally anything, I guess. Sheep! Hello, sheep! AKA Urban Crap. How you doing? You guys have a few minutes to get in on the channel point predictions. We got a lot of points up. I feel like you guys have been fiending for some gambles. Day 9 of having a girlfriend. Okay, you haven't messed it up yet. Congratulations. About to hit double digits. Gotta follow airily. Comb, you can have your own views and opinions on things, okay? Vibe, what are you gonna show Comb that's neat? I'm scared. Asila, also, I didn't ask you. Did you do anything fun today for your birthday? You might have said something, and I might have just missed it in chat. Because I can't think of more than half of a thing a minute. I sent it to him on Discord. Oh god. Just let me know if it's something I need to delete from my Discord. Joker is first on YouTube, of course. Yes, hello Joker. There is a channel point prediction going on in Twitch right now, Joker, if you are interested. We're guessing it's the over-under on the amount of flips it's going to take for me to get heads 10 times in a row is 800. Yes, I have voted. Joker's a believer. I think we're gonna scale like crazy. That's what I think. Joker, I've been missing all your last streams because I'm always so tired and I feel like you stream at night. And I swear to God, I've been falling asleep at like 8 p.m. Like I'm 70 years old. I'll literally wake up the next morning and then I'll see, oh, Joker went live like 8 hours ago. I'm like, oh god. It's like always like the second I fall asleep. Or I turn on your stream and I'm immediately out. But I can never make it like more than 15 minutes into whenever you start streaming. So I'm gonna have to request you streaming earlier in the day. I'm live at like 4 a.m. my time, which is crazy. Are you usually up that late or do you take like a little sleep before you start up stream that early? You know, I did briefly play around with the idea of streaming really, really early. So I work early. Like I'm usually up at like, I don't know, like 5:30 or something for work. And I was like, what if I streamed and I just like, I woke up at like, I don't know, 2 in the morning. I just did a morning slot. All right, the prediction is about to close. Let's see what we got here. We have 70% of people believing that we will get 10 heads in a row in under 800 flips. Which means we have 30% of people not believing. And this is a 1 to 3.29 channel point ratio, which is kind of crazy. I don't sleep until like 7 a.m. I'm like lurking at night for unsuspected foes. Is it really unsuspected if you're suspecting them though? Those are the most suspected foes then at that point. Sometimes I sleep in the afternoon from like 2 to 5 p.m. No real schedule though. Joker, we're aware. We started a spreadsheet to track Joker's sleeps. It didn't provide any clarity. Like not even a little. Okay, well, we have our predictions in. I think we're good to start it up. If this first flip is heads, then we're doing it in under 800 for sure. It's all dependent on this first flip. Check it. Okay, well, there's a 1 out of 5 chance, so that's fine. Had I bet my kidneys on this? I'm gonna do my best. Okay. We'll get it in at least the first 5. See? There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. We got heads once in a row. We just have to do that 9 more times. I could do that. I could do that. Bam. Check it. Okay. We start back over. Tails. Head, please, I can't lose the house and kids again. If I had a nickel for every time I lost the house and the kids, I would have... Actually, I'd be a millionaire. Okay, so we unlocked our first upgrade. We can add a 5% heads chance. We can lower the flip time. Ooh, that might be nice. We can have a 0.5 times heads combo multiplier. I'm assuming that means the more heads you have, the more chance you have. I'm not inclined to think I like that one. All right, chat. My Wi-Fi is dog shit right now. I'll be back when I get home. Okay. Well, Comb, I'll be here. Flipping coins. Probably. I'm gonna just do the straight up 5% chance. So that now we have a 25% chance. That seems good. I gotta move this over for YouTube chat. Did I move chat or we're good. It's 25%, you can see. The nearest Trader Joe's is 5,500 kilometers away from me. It's overseas, so I can't find a route. Should I go? Yeah. Maybe you can rent a pontoon. Okay. Let's flip it. Tails, okay. So, just the one, heads. Just one so far. Just one. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Statistically, though. Statistically, this is kind of crazy. Are we for real right now? We have a 1 out of 4 chance? Are you kidding me? Are we joking? We're joking, right? Holy, statistically, this is so unlikely. Holy, all right, let's lower that flip time. Oh my God, this is crazy. I just lost 12 kidneys. That's crazy, you had 12 kidneys to spare. Okay, there we go. I think I save up. Two in a row? It's happening. This is the run. This is the run. My reaction when watching my new kidneys I won go into story. Okay, we got another heads. Okay, this is kind of crazy though. I have a 1 out of 4 chance and I'm hitting like 10 tails in a row. That's crazy. That's the same for me, Ted, with your streams. It's 4:41 over here. That's crazy. So you're up this late? You're not up this early? Okay, there we go. I'm saving up 10%. I want another 5%. Or I'm saving up 10 cents, rather. Brother. We got 5 cents. We're halfway there. It's gonna scale. How many flips do we think we're at right now? There's a lot of flips. I'm surprised it doesn't have a counter. Alright, we gotta hit 3 more. Okay. That one flipped crazy. It went sicko mode. Man. One more. One more heads. And we're up to 30%. Please! Just one more! One more! One! Just one. A singular one. Please! You don't know how statistically unlikely this is. Please! What? How many in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 tails in a row? 11. Finally. Alright. Dude, the next one's at $1. Alright, we're at 30% now. I think we hit the multi. So, heads combo multiplier is now 1.5 times per heads in a row. Which means when we get to the end, it'll be real good. Ted, may you share some water? Mine ran out. Ooh, sorry, I did miss your sippy. Alright. Sheep, here you go. Take a sippy. Some fresh water, too. Some fresh-ass water. Straight from the well. Alright, back to it. We're just flipping a coin. Okay. Upgrade base coin worth? Ooh, that's kind of huge, actually. I'm wondering what scales the best. I think I want to lower the flip time a little bit. It's taking a long time. But that's not going to help the over-under, unfortunately. For the people who voted under 800 flips. Ban colonizers. Okay. They're gone. They're out of here. Congratulations, Bob. I don't think my ancestry was colonizers. Wait, 3 in a row? 4 in a row? What do we do? Hold on. We go the multi, right? And we hope for another heads? 4 heads in a row is crazy. Hit it! Hit it! Back to the grind. Can I get mod? Like a Minecraft mod or what? What are we talking about? I like the noise of the flip. I gotta say that. Big fan of the flip noise. Ban colonizers and Ted fades away. I just am no longer live. I don't think I'm gonna lower the flip time. I want this in the least amount of flips possible. Cookie God, you should go. It's worth the trip. No, like Steam moderator. That's not a thing here. Yeah. I don't have any mods, actually. I'm my only mod. I would make Joker a mod if he wanted to be a mod. But I don't want to make Joker be a mod because Joker already has to mod every channel in existence. So even though I think he's the best mod, I wouldn't do that to him. Will you pay my airplane ticket? Yeah, just shoot me your PayPal. I'll get that taken care of. What if I can be a mod? Vibe? There's no one, no offense, there's no one in this chat that I would want to be modless than you. I fear what you're capable of. Ultimately. It's nothing personal, but you do scare me a little bit. So we're basically just saving up $1 at this point. Hell yeah, I'm 1 up on Vibe at least. I wouldn't say 1 up, but you're like par. You're like, you know, neck and neck, sorta, in that race. Depending on the day, you know, it might go one way or the other. Not subpar, though. Yeah. You could say that. Dude, you get... Okay, so you get double the amount of money when you hit heads twice in a row. Right? Because you get 2 cents the next time. Does it go to 4 cents the next time? We can upgrade the base coin worth. Okay, but what is it upgrading it to? Do you think it goes to 2 cents? Doubling it early does kind of make sense. If I send you my resume, you'd change your mind. My loyalty is crazy to company mind. Okay, but that's why... Wait, it's 5 cents. That's crazy. That's actually so worth it. Oh my god, I'm saving up for this next? Holy, because this is going to be 10 cents then if we hit 2 in a row? Because that's crazy. Your loyalty is why I couldn't have you be mod. I need people to keep me in check. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, I think I gotta be stopped sometimes. I can't just have blind loyalty around here. It's just all gonna get away from us then. Loyalty to Twitch, not you. Oh, to like good order and discipline. Let me get 2 in a row. I want to see if I get 10 cents or not. Please! Is it too much to ask for? Just spam clicking this. I can keep people stopped. I'll paint a stop sign on the stream. Okay, how do you propose to do that? Okay, it is 10 cents. That's huge. Give me a 3rd one in a row. I got greedy. You might need to time out the streamer sometimes. Yeah, and I need to know that you're able to do that. You can't be a coward. You know what I'm saying? They act up, I'll dox them. That's exactly what I need, actually. I've entrusted you with the responsibility of taking people out back. And having them look at the flowers, so... Maybe I could trust you. I don't know. I don't know. Put up the... What? I don't know. Put up, like, the Discord channel in the corner and I'll screen share and draw. I could put up Subway Surfers. Make this more interesting. How far away are you from a Jumbo or Albert Heijn? I don't know what question you just asked me, Cookie God. And I'm afraid that I read that out loud because I don't know what I just said. Yes, and I request more ammo, madame. First off, don't ever call me that again, please. I'll take ammo away if you ever do that again. Alright, 3rd in a row? Nope. Dude, we hit heads 4 times in a row. Okay, so we have $1. We could do a combo. I think I just do a straight 5%, right? No, we can upgrade the base coin worth again. Are we at 25 cents then? 10 cents. Okay. I forgot that a dime existed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I had no idea. My senior citizenness. I'll accept that. That humbles me enough. Not fully, but enough. Dude, so with 10 cents, we hit 3 in a row, and we're making fat stacks. You know what I'm saying? Fat stacks. For sure we get this under 1,000 though, right? I think we could still get it under 800. I just think we're gonna scale like crazy, you know what I mean? Did I click this at some point? I don't remember clicking this, I'm gonna be honest. But it's 10 cents now, it used to be 1 cent. I must have clicked it. Let's get some combos, come on. Dude, there's a lot of tails. 2 in a row? There we go, 3 in a row? It's never 3 in a row. That's the thing, it's never 3 in a row. Okay, so do we go to the heads combo multiplier after, or the 5% heads chance? Probably just a 5% heads chance, right? Oh, I should have clicked that before. Okay, but do we hit the combo now? Okay, the last one increased 1.5. What does that mean in terms of math? Like, it would be 45% chance? I'm ripping it. Does that reset your combo? Hold on. That resets your combo, I'm pretty sure. So I wouldn't have done it then. Does Ted have a celebrity lookalike? You know, I've brought this up before. I've never really been told I look like somebody. I don't know that I'm a person who looks like people. I think I just look like Ted. Johnny Sins. Okay. I could see it. I could shave my head. The resemblance would probably be uncanny. It's the 2 main supermarkets in my country. Is IKEA in the USA? Yes, IKEA is in the US. There was a whole big thing, like a controversy at some point, about IKEA because they were selling horse meat. They were using horse meat for their meatballs in the US, and people in the US did not like that. They did not like that at all. Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, that's a hate crime. And I don't like that. You just told me that. I don't like that at all. Maybe if you put Ellen DeGeneres and Johnny Sins together, I could maybe see it. Ellen DeGeneres did a lot for the gays, and then she set us back decades. Ellen DeGeneres if she was gay, but like not a performative way. Do you think her wife is like just as bad as she is? Do you think she's also a terrible person? What's her name? Portia de Rossi or something like that? Dude, I used to have such a the biggest crush on her. I think she was what's that one show she was in? Hold on. I think it was this one. It was oh, Better Off Ted. Ted reference? Oh wow, that ages you bad? Yeah, I liked her. Sue me. Sue me, okay? Wait, 70 cents is huge. Oh my god, fat stacks! 5 in a row? We're still capped out on 4. I like older women sometimes, okay? I can't help it. Same. See, Joker gets it. He knows. I always tell Loopy that I like older women and I also like younger women, but then it always sounds creepy when I say that. And I don't mean it like that. Loopy is younger than me. I mean, only by a few months, but she is younger than me. She'd be better off with you, Ted. Than Ellen? Probably. I feel like Ellen would just suck to be around. I just feel like she would just take the energy out of a room. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I think the next thing we save up for is the base coin again. Because I think we'll probably go up to 25 cents at that point. Right? And that'll be huge. Okay, if we get the combos... Dude, I think 4 in a row is like $1.70. 70 cents. Yeah. Give me more. Give me more. $100 is crazy. How young we talking? Okay. I don't like this line of questioning. We're all gonna just stop this right here. I would say 3 months younger than me. Because that's a Loopy's age. Which means Loopy likes older women. He's basically a grave robber, if you think about it. Most guilty response ever? I don't know what the right answer. I'm gonna plead the fifth. I feel like I'm digging myself in a hole, and I don't need to be in this hole. It's a hole I put myself in, and I don't... I'm gonna just take myself out of it right now. I like older women, but not decrepitly old. I think that's fair. I've definitely had crushes on suspiciously old women. Loopy did not just turn 21. Do not tell people that, Loopy. Please do not tell people that. That would be horrifying for me. Yesterday, someone in my school threw a desk down the stairs? What's happening in your school, Cookie God? This is why you don't get mod. Oldest I'd go is like maybe 30 and that's pushing it. Yeah, you're like early 20s. So there's no like 30-year-old who has any business being with somebody like 10 years younger than them. And it's just kind of weird to do that. In my humble opinion. Ted kind of looks like Richie Rich, the one with the kid from Home Alone. You think I look like Macaulay Culkin? This is almost as hurtful as when Combe told me I look like Hank Hill. I don't... So I guess somebody has told me I have a look like. Combe told me that I look like Hank Hill. Like 30 on the dot, I'm not doing 31. That's fair. That's old then at that point. I stand by. If you're in your 30s, what are you doing sniffing around people that young? It's just weird. Wait, 4 in a row was 4 books. Okay, but I'm gonna reset my streak, right? Maybe not. No, I didn't reset it. Wait, we just hit 5 in a row. Do we do another 5% chance? I think we do, right? 6 in a row right here? This sucks. Sucks. This game sucks. I wish I knew how many flips we've done so far. If we had to guess, how many do we think? I would say like... maybe 26? Give or take a couple? I don't know. So I'm wondering if the combo multiplier scales with every subsequent heads. It's gotta, right? Okay. Hello. Hello. Wait, fat stacks. The fattest of stacks. Hold on. I feel like the context is important because I have a lot of older friends who would look suspicious hanging out with someone my age, but we just play video games when we're bored. That's perfectly reasonable. I think like friendships between people with different ages is fine, but like you have to be a little wary of somebody who exclusively only has younger friends or younger people in their life when they're older. Because typically, and I'm not gonna say always, okay, but typically that could be like a red flag that person, one, can't socialize correctly with people their own age, which why can't you? And two, they might just have some nefarious intentions. I have friends who are older, I have friends who are younger, I have friends who are my age. But like, I don't know that I would have close friendships with somebody who's like in high school, you know what I mean? But if like, I don't know, like my friends had a kid who was like that age, like I would be maybe their friend, but not in like that sense, you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't go hang out together because I think that would be weird. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nuances to these things. And I also think a like romantic relationship is way different than just like a friendship, especially like I feel like online friend groups can be kind of funny too, because you can have people who are like all over in age, you know. We can be BFFs. Loopy's my BFF, so you'd have to be like second in command of the BFFs. Because there's a reason no one their age wants to hang out with them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, which is usually like not a good thing. When the 6-year-old man was begging to be my friend and followed me home, that's why I need Loopy to bark at them. Dude, okay, one thing I've definitely noticed too is the younger of a woman you are, the more creepy men who try to solicit you all the time. Like, when you get older, you'll realize the most you ever got hit on was when you were, like, underage. And it's such a, like, horrible realization. That is the experience of being a woman. It's universal, too. It's not like you know what I mean? Like, because let me tell you, like, I feel like I was an ugly duckling in high school a little bit, okay? Like, I feel like, I don't know. It just didn't matter. It was just about being young to these creepy old men. Yes, you'd be my third in line. Okay. I'll take that. I think I'm like Loopy's third in line. Maybe fourth. I was gonna say that, but I unfortunately still look like a child, so I need to get some wrinkles or something soon. Yeah. The more you look like a child, the more they want to talk to you. It is an unfortunate reality. And I definitely had a baby face when I was like younger. I mean, I guess I was young, so of course I look young, but I always looked, as like a teenager, I always looked younger than I was, I feel like. And boy, did the creepy old men in the world let you know that. I have some stories though, man. Wait, we just got 20 bucks. Hold on. If we hit it one more, that's gonna be like 40. Dude. We can't hit 6 in a row? Had? Do I still? I don't think I still have a baby face, do I? My mom made me buy her vape pods and the whole gas station was looking at my ID for like 10 minutes. Well, especially if you have the vertical ID still, too. Then everyone's like looking for like 10 years. At the end of the day, it's night. Truer words have never been spoken. Wait, that went crazy. What do we do? Do we do the combo multiplier? We just hit 6 in a row. Seven? Okay, hold on. We have okay, hold on. We need 3 more. We only need 3 more. Coin worth is maxed out. Chat, 3 more. We can do this. Oh. Okay, but not renewing it, it's up when I'm 28. That's fair. I mean, you don't need to. Does everyone already have their real ID and stuff? It was a whole thing to get that. I tried to when I had to renew my license like years ago. And they were like, oh, you need like your birth certificate and like all sorts of stuff. And I was like, I don't have all that on me. They're like, you're just gonna have to make an appointment and come back. I'm like, I'm just never gonna do that. It took me years. I just got it. Because I knew Loopy and I were gonna be flying a lot. I was like, I don't want it to be a whole thing. I got my real ID like 3 years ago when I renewed it. I tried to. I just didn't know you needed all the paperwork for it. I just messed up. I didn't know. This game's kind of relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I kind of like it. And I didn't need much because I was like 18, I think, and they just let me do bank statements to prove I lived at my dad's. That's all you had to provide? Things must be different up north, huh? I feel like I had to give my blood type. I had to do a STI screening. I had to give my mother's maiden name. I need my birth certificate. I need my marriage certificate. I needed to sign over the rights to my firstborn child. They needed my birth certificate or anything, but my dad had to give a kidney and one of his tires off his car. See, one tire sucks. Because you gotta replace 2 anyway. You know what I mean? You can't just replace the one, then it's gonna mess up your... I don't know. It's gonna mess up something. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but... I just know you have to replace tires in pairs. That's all I know, okay? Don't ask me to know anything else. What do I look like? A mechanic? Okay, we're almost at a 50-50 chance, though. I think we do this. Our speed is maxed out. Woo! That's fast. I should have done that a long time ago. Long time ago. How old do you have to be to get your license in your state? Probably 16. I don't know. I would think. Isn't that just normal? I don't know what age it is for a permit, though. I know some states you can get it super early. You get your permit at like 14 years old. Okay, I'm gonna say that I don't feel like the math is actually mathing here. I hate that I just said that sentence, but I do stand by the sentiment of it, which is, it doesn't really make sense that I'm still getting tails this many times in a row, when it's essentially a 50-50 chance. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. I got mine at 14? That's crazy. Wait, your driver's license? At 14? I barely trust 16-year-olds behind the wheel, if I'm being honest. I don't know how I feel about a 14-year-old behind the wheel. That kind of freaks me out. It's probably because all you guys in rural America gotta drive tractors and stuff, you know? They want you to do it legally. But it's been almost a decade, and me personally, no accidents. That's pretty good. I actually have never been in an accident either, but my car has been hit so many times. So, you guys, you have no idea the amount of times my car has just been hit, and then the person just took off. It's crazy. The amount of times I've come out into the parking lot and my car's just fucked up. It's just like the whole quarter panel is just like crushed in or something. I'm such a good driver. They brought my insurance down to $55 a month. Wait, no, 50. Wait, that's cheap. Your car must be worth like 4 cents. Okay, we're at 5 in a row. 6 in a row. All right, we're at a 50-50 chance. 7? God, never mind. All right, then. Okay. Never mind. No, it's newish. I used to pay over $100 for insurance. I mean, that's still not that lot. Like, not a lot, I feel like. I guess it's really dependent on your state and, like, your city especially. Or even, like, your neighborhood. If you live in an area where a bunch of cars get jacked or something, they'll just raise all your rates. It's crazy. I just can't think about how much I pay for insurance for Loopy and my cars. I just don't think about it. Otherwise, it makes me feel nauseous. It's too much money. And thankfully, we don't have car payments. I can't imagine if I had a car payment on top of that. I'd puke. I would literally just puke. 7? Okay, 3 more. 3 more, chat. Lock it in. Dude, the chance when we're at that high has to be crazy to get a tails. I do feel like we did our upgrades in the right way, though. Ted, when we get a combo, just keep going. Don't stop. I'm Emma. I don't stop. Well, I mean, I think about it because I get nervous. And maybe I want to savor the moment if it's the one, you know? We can do it. We can do it. Girl, you're getting robbed? I mean, I'm getting the cheapest insurance I can. I assure you. Okay. 6. We're ending at 6. Sentence you'll get in Morse. I was learning Morse code with the game on Wednesday. I know it a little bit. But only numbers. I don't know any letters, so you can only communicate to me in binary, I think. My dad just got like a 2026 car, and I think his insurance is like $110 a month. Dude, I guarantee you I'm paying more than that. That's crazy. That's hella crazy. We're at a regular coin flip right now. We have a 50-50 chance. So from here, it shouldn't take more than 1,000 times. But in fact, we have the heads combo multiplier. So it's probably even better than 50%. Hey Ted, guess what next Friday is? I know what next Friday is. It's First Friday, but it's the second First Friday. Is there any games that you guys want to see? Because it will be community game night. Next Friday stream. Does that mean Family Fun Friday? Wait, I kind of like that one. 5 in a row? Never mind. Please! Please let me out of my prison! We gotta get it under 800. Do you think we've clicked more than 800 times? Zord? Unfortunately, I think max players for Zord is like 4 or 5, right? I say more golf. Okay, golf? It ruined me. Okay. It broke something inside me. We should do some golf and Jackbox. We could do Jackbox. I definitely want to stay towards games where people don't have to pay. Okay. So either free games. I have some ideas too. But yeah, mostly free games. So Roblox is good. Jackbox is good because I can host. I've got a few other written down that we could try. Fortnite. Fortnite would be crazy. I feel like I would just end up banning most of the people that I played with from chat, I'm gonna be honest. Marvel Rivals? I've never played. I've thought that maybe it would be fun to play, but I haven't been fully convinced. Just snipe Ted. Don't. We could run private lobbies and something for sure. Okay, my bias is towards drawing games. I love drawing games like Gartic Phone and stuff like that. So I'd love to do that. I'm so obsessed with Marvel Rivals, it's not even funny. Why would it be funny though? What would make it funny to you? This is crazy, right? Do we see the amount of tails here? In a 50-50 chance. This is the amount of tails. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Cards Against Humanity. I'm gonna be honest. That's a hard pass for me. I am the biggest Cards Against Humanity hater. Guys, we should all play NBA 2K. Okay, remember when I said games that are free? Do you remember that part of the conversation? If I made money from it, then it would be funny. Wouldn't that make it more serious? No, I'm the #1 hater. No, I've already claimed that, all right? I'm the #1 hater. You can be the #2 hater. And the #2 BFF behind Loopy, I guess. I feel it on this one. Yep. Yep, this is the one, you guys. Never mind. Never mind. We got a lot of money. Dude, it's still 10K until we get another 5% chance. That's crazy. So either Roblox, Minecraft, or some sort of PvP game or Discord games. Valorant is crazy. What a crazy suggestion. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But I would rather do probably at that point like Fortnite Ballistic. Because that's the same game mode, but it'd be free. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Actually crazy. We're gonna be here a while until we get the next upgrade. We're maxed out on everything though, except for the 5% heads chance. Why not R6 at this point? What's R6? That's crazy. That was a crazy Freudian slip. I'm not even gonna lie. Valorant is free? Oh, is it? I didn't realize. Rainbow Six Siege. I've never played that actually. Girl, I don't want my bank account to get snatched to me. Snatched to you? What does that mean? Dude, we hit 8 in a row. Wait, we can do this now. Alright, we're at 50-50. No, 55%. R6 had the worst hack of all time. Just don't upload your credit card info. Right? Easy. GG, easy. Don't spend money on video games. It's easy. I've never done it, not once. Not a single time. Not a singular time. Okay? Okay? Oh, better idea, guys. We should play Geometry Dash. Do they have multiplayer? Is it like a battle royale or... I don't know about that one. Get like one of those multiplayer mods. They actually have mods for it? We should play Cooking Mama. Dude, if we played something like Overcooked, I think I would just... I really would just ban you guys and probably never stream again. Do you think emotionally I could handle that? Like, let's be realistic here. It would just not be good for anyone. Especially not me. What? It's possible, although unlikely. This game will never end. There are no safeguards in place to prevent such a thing. This is an exercise in raw probability. 20% is unfailingly 20%, 30% is unfailingly 30%, 100% is unfailingly 100%. Though you cannot ever reach 100%. Okay. That would defeat the purpose. Right. Overcooked gives me PTSD. I've never played it. But I feel like I could run that kitchen like the Navy. I want to play Overcooked. I'm crazy at tossing food. I'm like if prime Tom Brady was tossing steaks. Oh, okay. You think that highly of yourself. So what would be the Super Bowl for a chef? Like getting a Michelin star then? Loopy and I went to a Michelin star restaurant once. It was crazy. Chat, it was the craziest experience of my life. And I was so full by the end of it because it was like 9 courses. And I wanted to puke, but I was like, I paid too much money for this dinner and I have to eat everything. And I literally thought I was gonna walk out of the restaurant and vomit everywhere. Everyone working in sync like a fully automated kitchen, perfect functioning and orders, 5 stars, $3,000, 1 map. 1 map? What is the 1 map? What is the 5 stars? Like a Google reveal? A reveal? Chat, why can't I talk? Yeah, Loopy may have puked after. We're not sure. 1 stage. Stage? Is that what they call each thing in Overcooked? I'm losing the plot a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I'm kind of getting boomed a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go! Okay? Okay, I just have to not say anything. It senses my joy. It senses my joy, and then it just, it humbles me immediately. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I hope I don't get 10 in a row. I can't look, chat. I can't look. I'm so scared. I can't look, chat! Let me know if it's good. That's crazy. I had a 55% chance of that. Vibe has been falling for 6 days, 22 hours. I feel like I've known you so much longer, Vibe. But I guess it really has only been 6 days. That's crazy. I didn't get it on that. Oh! What a puke. I haven't done my sniff test in so long. Since last Friday, apparently. You missed Wednesday's sniff test. We click. We must click. Guys, I think we're over 800. I feel like we're in the thousands. I feel like a lot of people are gonna lose a lot of points here. Gonna be 18 in an hour and 36 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna play a drum roll for the next hour and 36 minutes. I cannot believe we choked. And then 10th flip, we messed it up. We messed it up. Because if you get to 9, you might as well just hit the 10th, right? What's one more flip? I fear we might be here a minute. I fear we might just need to upgrade more. And I hate that. We could just give up. We're definitely over 1,000 clicks, right? There's no way we're not. I just don't believe that I've not clicked this 1,000 times. Probably a lot more. But I don't know what I could have done better as far as the order. I feel like maxing out the coin worth was worth it to do that early. If at first you don't succeed, don't do it. That's great advice. And I've kind of followed that my whole life. I just don't try anything. It's worked out really well. I just keep falling into success, you know what I'm saying? I've never worked hard for anything a day in my life. Head, it's 1 in 1,000 right now for you to get 10 in a row. Okay, it's not though, because let me tell you, the head combo multiplier is 3.5. So I think it's increasing the probability each combo. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Chance? Chance got blown up by his fridge. And he was never heard from again. So. Yeah, so the combos should be, like, the further into the combo we are, the more likely it should be, I think. Allegedly. But it wasn't really clear about how the multiplier works. It just said I was at, like, 3.5 or something like that. Oh, maybe that's just the money. Oh. I think that's just the money. That has to be it. So I think our probability is just the same. It's just a straight up 55%. That makes sense. I just figured it out. See, 2 times, 3 times is 30. I'm pretty sure that's it. My scalloped potatoes are gone. First off, it was just scalloped. You were missing the key part of scalloped potatoes, which is the potatoes. You, by your own admission, only had onions and water. Which I don't know what that is at that point. That's just sad, I think. I ate them. That's not what you said. Onions and milk, put some respect on them. Sorry, I stay away from lactose. I scalped my friend named Potatoes. Oh. When you spilled your scalloped potatoes, did you... Sorry, your onions and milk. Did you get like a straw or something to suck it up from your carpet or whatever? Like, how did you handle that situation? Me personally, I don't like food to go to waste, so you know, you get down on all fours and you scoop up what you can. I'm in an industrial commercial kitchen. Oh. So that's your $400 a month for rent? To live in an industrial commercial kitchen? I'm at work. You... Was it 10:30 at night? I mean, I guess I could check out. I just thought you were home. I don't know. I'm at work making personal food. I see. On the clock or off the clock? I'd thought you were industrial cooked. Okay. Wait, this is it, chat! This is the one! I can feel it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Stop being unemployed. It's much cooler to be unemployed. I was unemployed once. I got laid off during the pandemic. And it was sick. Cause daddy government sent out all sorts of money. I got so much money on unemployment. I made more money on unemployment, legitimately, than I did working. It was sick. On the clock, of course? Okay. I was gonna judge you if it wasn't on the clock. Just stop talking when the combo happens? Okay, I'll go silent next time. It didn't help. I got laid out during the pandemic. R.I.P. vibe. Just a ghost with us now. Goddamn, Cletus got tired of these work conditions. Can you blame him? Low-key rocked my shit. I think it was high-key. There's nothing low-key about the way Cletus rocked your shit. I'm gonna be honest. Crazy. We're still not at 100K also. Give me 100K. That was an insane run. Are we looking at this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row? 8 tails in a row is crazy. That's crazy. We're defying math and good reason and statistics. We're never gonna hit 100K, are we? I should have just got that 10th flip. I should have just done it. What was I thinking? Cletus made me part of his harem. Okay. I have so many questions with that sentence, and I am gonna request that you provide me no extra info. I feel like I feel like I'm a mandated reporter of sorts. So the more info you give me, the more that I will probably have to go report what I'm hearing. He doesn't know that I'm here right now. Sup, bitch. Oh my god, come here. You're coming in here with some energy. Can we get a TED News channel? And like Discord? My dad got laid off during COVID, and he didn't know how to claim his unemployment for like a month and a week, and I lost like 20 pounds because of no- Oh my god, because you didn't have any food? Dude, that's crazy. You just starved? I will say, filing for unemployment is a whole thing. It was terrible. But at least you didn't die, I guess. I'm glad for that. Should have ran 10 kilometers a day as well and worked out. I don't think you'd have the energy. When you work out a lot, you need a lot of food to give yourself energy. Ted, I'm watching Harry Potter and I saw your twin low-key. If you're about to say some fuck shit like my twin is Draco Malfoy, I'm gonna freak out and ban you, Dark Flame. I will. I swear to God. Sometimes my school would give away bread. I mean, could you at least get lunch from school or breakfast? No, young James Potter? Let's see. Let's confirm this. I don't know that I look... Which one? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up this picture. I don't know who I'm looking at here. This one? Do I look like this one? I don't have my glasses. If I put on my glasses, I would go all cross-eyed right now because I have my contacts on. Yes, I look like this person? Oh my god. We were just talking about whether or not I had a celebrity look-alike. I guess I look like this guy. Look like young James Potter. Is there a better picture of him? There's a lot of pictures here. What the hell is happening here? I mean, I guess I could kind of see it. Can we get Ted in a bob cut? Ted deepfake channel when? What? Don't deepfake me. What the? Start making AI TED memes. Guys, I hate AI. I hate it so much. I got real beef against it. I'm not offended by saying I look like young James Potter, I suppose. I think with the glasses, it actually does kind of check out. I always use them as my water flavor. You use AI as your water flavorer? Bob, I don't ever know what you're talking about. Gives my Gatorade more electrolytes. Okay. I still don't know what you're talking about. He looked better bullying Snape. Snape deserved it too, that's the thing. Head with a bowl cut? I could get myself a bowl cut right now. My hair's long enough right now. I definitely have the length to give myself a fuck-ass bob if I wanted to. Or we could just get 10 in a row right now and be done with all this. Or not. The AI industry likes drench the stuff in water to cook the GPU stuff down. Okay. I think some of what you said is based in reality. A little bit. So what's the goal of this game? We're just trying to get heads 10 times in a row. And as you can see, it's going pretty well. We currently have a 55% chance. You can't really see it, but it is back here. We have a 55% chance of landing on heads. We also we get money every time we land on heads. And we can get upgrades. What's the most you got? We got to 9. We got to 9 and then we choked out. This is the one, chat. This is the one. This is the one! Okay. Lock in. Lock in. There's no way. There's just no way that we lose on the 10th flip twice. It couldn't happen. With a 55% chance, luck is on our side, baby. Flip it. Flip it right now. The redemption. The redemption. Let's go, baby. Flip it. That's got to be a heads, right? 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 That's a heads. Right? What does that mean? It took us 1,600 flips. Oh my god. Dude. 1,603, in fact. Dude, that's crazy. That's insane. I clicked it so many times. I'm here forever. I have to exit. So now what? Now a lot of people lose so many channel points. So many. Let's see. Let's pay them out. Do we get 10 heads in a row in under 800 flips? We definitely do not. We doubled it. We more than doubled it. Alright, who gets money paid out? Joker loses money. Vibe loses money. Airly and Comb were haters. They get paid out. Somebody else was a hater. Who else was a hater out there? Milo was. I think it was Milo, Airly, and Comb. So they got 3 times what they put in. Sorry, believers. I wouldn't have recommended that, though. I put 7K on yes? You lost it all? Holy. Do we run it back, chat? Joker, how much do you have right now? Joker probably has a lot of channel points still. Joker's been banking them. You still have 20K after losing 7K? Comb is now banned by Vibe. So, he doesn't get to use those channel points. Okay. You know what? I'll say it. The flips were unfair. I think it was a really accurate title for the game. Dude, I can't believe I knew it was gonna be over 1,000. I didn't think it was gonna be that high though. That's crazy. Am I just bad at flipping a coin, chat? It's kind of crazy, right? Because with the, I think most of those were after having like a 50-50 chance. Yes, very bad. I think so too. Shortest stream by far. How about we do some Minecraft speedruns? Guys, if I play Minecraft, I will go to Kmart. If the game is set like that, I think you rob them. Or the, yeah. You raised the price of Polaroid. I was getting an image ready. I kept it intentionally low for a while because I wanted to get the wall filled up. But we have the wall filled up now. In fact, I only have one more spot right there for a Polaroid before I have to put a whole new thing up there. Ooh, how about we get the rest as an IRL stream? Ted driving to Kmart and buying stuff. Okay. Going to Kmart is a euphemism. So I think you would not want to see that. Like the game would want you to play it for a very long time and get the most upgrades before winning. Fair. Because I could just return it now. I could just... I played it less than 2 hours. Sadly, you can't Kmart on stream. I mean, if it's TOS, it's fine. Because nobody's going live on my channel after that. I won't be here. That's one for Gibby. Please put someone else on a different line. We gotta put all the Gibbies together. I need to go get Traffic Lobster on the wall. I respect that. Did you get 10 in a row? I did. After failing on the 9th flip. Too many times. Twice. This is crazy. We actually hit 9 in a row, I feel like pretty early. We just choked on the 10th flip. I want you to put PAL on the in respect of comb. I hate PAL. I hate it. On the, no, do not make me print that out. I refuse to print that out. And I know, thankfully, you have no channel points vibe because you spend them all on TTS, which I also raised the price of. I had to raise the price of TTS. All right, chat, let's run some dailies. I actually wasn't planning on streaming super late tonight because Loopy and I are, we're taking a little trip. We're going to Death Valley, in fact. So we got to get up early to drive over there. Because it's a bit of a drive. It's a bit of a drive. Does that mean a Las Vegas stream? I don't... Death Valley isn't on the way. What is it, Death Valley? It's a national park. It's a national park. I have this goal, kind of, low-key. To go to every national park in the US. And I've been to a handful at this point. But I haven't been to Death Valley, actually. Sounds like a graveyard. It does sound really scary. But it's the lowest point in the continental US. Wait, never mind. I'm thinking of the other desert. Like Utah or something? I'll be spamming water polo emojis with my TTS from now on. I wonder if I can block emojis somehow. 23-hour and 9-minute drive. I'll see you there. If you start now, you probably could get there by the time we're going to bed. Where you have like magnets and stuff which go in a hole on the US map. Oh, we do. Yeah, we have a... It's like a little thing you can scratch off whatever national park you've been to. We do have that. I've been to like some of the major ones. Like I've been to Yosemite, Zion, Grand Canyon. I think Sequoia is one. I love Sequoias. Dude, that is like one of the... Probably my favorite place I've been in the entire world. It's so ethereal there. Good... Wait, God, y'all gay, go to... That was... My brain cannot comprehend this sentence. Good... God, y'all gay, go to one near me. Is there even one up there? Let's see. Let's look at a map of the national parks. Pull up a picture. Open image in new tab. Because I have a guess of where you live. Based on everything that I know. I'm not trying to dox you, but I think I have a guess of the state. Maybe you've said it. This is the map. There's not a lot going on in like this area, you know what I'm saying? You're probably like 2 days from the nearest national park. Honestly, I'm gonna say I'm assuming Patella lives somewhere in here, in which I'm surprised that there are national parks. Glacier is my bucket list one right here. Theodore Roosevelt, go to there. That's the closest. What do they got? I've never even heard of this one, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. I have no idea. Glacier, though, is like an absolute bucket list one for me. Absolute bucket list. It looks so gorgeous. And there's so many in Alaska, but I'm kind of scared of going to Alaska. I had a dream once that I went to Alaska and that I knew I was going to die there. And so now there's part of me that actually genuinely believes that if I go to Alaska, I'm gonna die. So this will be the last national parks I go to, because I'm pretty sure I'll die if I go there. Glacier or Teddy Roosevelt, your pick. Well, I do like that. I share the namesake. I've gone to Mount Rainier. So tough. I love living in Washington. Yeah, Cascades is another one on my list. Which is a shame, because I took a road trip up here with Loopy some years back, and we didn't stop at any of the national parks up here, and I always kind of regret that. That's what I'm saying, Loopy. It's a premonition. 36%, hello. Have you seen Iron Lung? I haven't, FYI. I don't know what that is. Unless you're talking about like the medical device Iron Lung, in which I do know what that is. Have you been to Yellowstone? I haven't. I want to take a road trip up through like this area of the US. But I would have to take a lot of time off work. But I want to, because I want to go to Glacier and Yellowstone and Grand Teton. These are like, these would be the ones I'd want to hit. Because I've been to Zion. I've been to Grand Canyon. I've been to some stuff up here. The new movie directed by Markiplier. No, I haven't even heard of it, so I definitely have not seen it. Mr. Roosevelt has pictures of him riding a moose in Roosevelt Park. That's kind of badass. That's like the iconic Theodore Roosevelt picture too. He was so cool. He's the reason why we have a national park system. Has a record for the most fake blood used in a movie ever? Did the movie just come out? I'm actually surprised. There's just so little in like the eastern part of the US for national parks. I'd love to go to Maine too. I've never been to Maine. Tempted to say uncultured swine. Okay, you're saying you were tempted to say it, but you kind of did say it in a way. You know what I'm saying? He wrote it in that area, though. He loved North Dakota for whatever reason. Couldn't be me. I mean, is North Dakota, like... Is there a lot of, like... Is it mountainous? Is it really green? Like, is it, like good outdoors is what I'm asking. Hell no? Is it all flat? It's all flat. Las Vegas is in the Mojave Desert. I don't really know what's considered the Mojave Desert. Patrolling the Mojave Desert almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter, though. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Canyon looks cool. I kind of was, sad that when I was at Zion, that we didn't go to Bryce Canyon. But it is a little bit more of a drive. North Dakota has the least amount of tree coverage of every state. 2%? Why are people living up there? What is the appeal of living up here then? Obviously people do, so why? Yeah, Death Valley's like down here. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize that Death Valley was so close to Sequoia. It's not close? Are you saying Bryce Canyon and Zion aren't close? They're deceptively far away, even though they look like they're right next to each other. I guess Sequoia and Death Valley would be the same too. I just like the stars. You can see the Milky Way and everything because there's no light pollution. That's fair. I haven't, I feel like I have not really gotten to see a really, like, clear night sky in a while. I think Death Valley is supposed to be a pretty good place to see stargazing, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll send my Northern Light pics in the Discord. I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights. I've still never in my life seen them, really. There's, like, a strip that looks like a chef. I only know that area because of the chef. What? What chef? What are we talking about here, Five? Alright, that's enough of national parks. We're gonna run a couple dailies. And then I gotta go night-night. And I gotta wake up early. And I gotta drive until my eyes bleed. And then we will be in Death Valley. And we'll probably die there because of the name or whatever. But, hold on. I am going to show you guys this, actually, real quick. This is like what Death Valley is known for. Get a good picture. Like, you'll see this and you'll be like, oh yeah, I know this. I've seen this before. It's this. It's like the salt flats kinda. It's called Badwater Basin. But this is the lowest elevation point in the continental US. I'm excited to see it. I might lick it. You could eat the salt. Why am I looking at a dry mouth? Whose crusty ass mouth have you seen? Touch the salt and try to lick. I'm gonna. Like, it's a thing people do. I literally looked up and I looked it up if I could because I knew I was gonna be so compelled to do it. I just wanted to make sure it was safe to do it. But yeah, it's salt. The Northern Lights show up damn near every week here. I think I'm just too low down. I need to be at like a higher longitude, latitude. I don't know which one's which. Latitude, I think. It is on my bucket list to have sad music playing as I look up at the Northern Lights and just be alone with that shit for a while. Okay, I like it. I too have some really oddly specific things on my bucket list. That's cool they have a similar in Bolivia. Yeah, it's just like I think it'd be very unlike anything I've seen before. And they also have this thing in Death Valley called the Super Bloom, which isn't going on right now. But it's basically like just tons of wildflowers will bloom, and it's super cool. What are we doing? We're talking about Death Valley National Park and national parks in general. How low is it below sea level? Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Death Valley elevation. It's 282 feet below sea level, which I think is really cool. I only know Yellowstone. Yellowstone's like probably the biggest national park. It's either that or Zion, right? Maybe Grand Canyon. If I started now, do you think I'd be back in time for work? Yeah, I think so. Depending how fast you drive. I love Cult of the Lamb. This game is so peak. I just saw that game on Steam, Milo. And it looked so cool, and I almost wanted to buy it. But I knew that I had too many games already like that I need to play. So I can't do that to myself. So I'm not gonna. I just got Undertale. I finally got Undertale. Dude, why does it always log me out? It logs me out every time. I can chat. I gotta do the whole login thing. Although I just figured out that you can do a one-time code instead. I don't have to go find my stupid password. Undertale's so peak. I'm so excited to... I started playing it, but I only played like 5 minutes because I didn't have time. I just wanted to see it. But I already loved it. I could tell in the 5 minutes that I played that I was just gonna love the game. You like Super Mario? I do. I mean, I feel like that's like gotta be one of the most universally loved games, right? Have you seen the new trailer? Oh, of the new movie? No. Loopy and I went to go watch the first movie in theater, though, I think. My girlfriend put in like 600 hours on Cult of the Lamb. Oh my god, that's a lot of hours. Also, I'm gonna be shocked. I'm just shocked right now. I don't know that I have 600 hours in any game. You have to watch it so good, it's like 2 minutes long. I saw not like the full trailer, but I did see something. I wonder what game I have the most hours in Steam. Let me look. Is there a way to find this easily? All games. Sort by playtime. My most played game on Steam is Rogue Company with 177.5 hours. Followed by Peak with 86.9 hours. I have more hours put in on RuneScape probably than anything else. Across like all my accounts ever. I should be close to 2K hours in Rocket League. Holy. Oh my god. I mostly played Rocket League on PS4, I think, and then I played it a little bit on Xbox. Mine is unturned with 886 hours on Steam, but on PlayStation I have like 1700 hours on Minecraft. Oh god. I have like 6,000 hours on Roblox and like 8K on Minecraft. Holy. Dude, I got rookie numbers over here. That's insane. Once I had a full-time job though, it's hard to play. It's hard to find the time. All right, we gotta pick a word here. I'm gonna do the word 8 for no reason in particular. Flips. Nope. Let's not do that. Soul. I need something that doesn't use these other letters that I've already ruled out. I'm not gonna look at chat for a sec. Uh. I literally cannot think of a single word. Not a single word. Clasp. Oof! Okay, we got a U and an O for vowels left. Drunk. Drunk, maybe? Oh, what the hell is this? What? Dude, the letters left are crazy. These are crazy letters to be left. What the hell? Bummy is not a word. Fuzzy? Holy. I'm sorry, what is this? I'm confused. What is this word? Momo. Jumbo? That's crazy. Whoa. Whoa, what a word! What a word! That's insane. It's like the least used letters ever. A J and a B? The hell is jumbo? Like when you get a jumbo home loan. I live 13 feet under sea level. Okay, well tomorrow will be another 269 feet below sea level from you. A jumbo burger? Jumbo wumbo? Alright, let's rip the mini. Okay. Lifeguard skill for short. They swim. They CPR, maybe? I'm gonna put CPR for now. 4 across health measure calculated using height and weight abbreviated, probably BMI. 7 across. I've cracked the code. I don't know. 8 across, long time ago. Right? Maybe? 9 across, like a desert's climate. It's dry, arid, perhaps. 10 across, we're still figuring it out. 11 across, holder of meats and cheeses at a supermarket. Like the deli? What's the rest of it? What's the other 4 letters? I don't know. 13 across, need careful handling. Fragile? That doesn't fit. 14 across, x-ray alternative. It could be a CAT scan, could be an MRI. 7 across. 15 across, zipped along. Sped, maybe. 16 across, suffix with legal. I don't know. Have you played Roblox with chat? I have. We played it our last, first family fun Friday. I don't know, we're workshopping the name apparently. Which our next one will be this upcoming Friday. The first Friday of the month is our community game night. But I'm not sure, I don't know if we'll play Roblox. I'm not sure what we'll play yet. I'm still deciding. In a server, 4 people went for Gumbo before Jumbo. It was funny how they all matched. I would have went for Gumbo as well. If I had G available. I didn't have G available though. 1 down, head on a company's website. Wait, header on a company's website perhaps? Header. I hardly know her. Opponent of a Met or Marlin in the NL East? Be like the Pirates or something? I don't know. 3 down. Halves of diameters would be radius. Wait, how do you, what's the plural of radius? Radis? What's the multiple? Rad-eye? High nerve? I believe you, actually. That sounds right. 4 down, tech release that's not finished. A finished product would be like beta, right? Beta test? That is not beta teat. 5 down mafia member? Like a mob boss? Also just got back from watching WALL-E, best movie ever created. WALL-E is a goated movie. It's so good. My cat just pooped on my bed. It kind of stinks, BRB. Yeah, you should clean that up. Yes, blank. Formal for sure. Informal for sure. Yes, indeed. Chimichanga, hello! Don't think I forgive you for the things you've done. But welcome in, how you doing? Words from someone hoping to be friends on Facebook. What? 12 down includes on an email chain. CCs maybe? You get the new WALL-E Lego? Oh, who's that directed towards? Oh, towards Nerve. I did not, but it looks sick. What's the price point on it? Bro, my finger slipped? That's... You know what? Maybe I believe you. Maybe I believe you. Which one are you saying is Eureka? What is happening here? What is this I see in the middle? This has got to be deli something. Deli... What's the full word for it? $60 for Wally and Eve? Dude, Legos are so expensive, man. Is it normal for a cat to eat grass sometimes? Cats love grass. Lily loves wheatgrass. AKA cat grass. That's like her favorite snack. We'll get it when we're at the grocery store if we see it. And when we come home and we show her it, she freaks out, man. She gets so excited. She starts meeping and running around, and then you set it down and then she's just sitting there gnawing on it. She loves it. With Lego prices, we might need to let go of the hobby. Or move to an alternative. What's the other one? Brickcraft? I'm looking over this way because Loopy got me a King of the Hill set that's sitting over here on the other side of my office. It's Hank Hill, but it's Brickcraft. Zipped along? I feel like Mob Boss is probably not right. I think this might be Sped, perhaps? That's a real knee slapper, solid as a brick. It's a real thing! Brickcraft is a thing, I swear. It's a brand. Header on a company's website? Care or something? I don't know. Who knows baseball teams? I don't. Aha for 7 across. I've cracked the code. Aha. I like that. I like that. Okay. Bill Lips. What? Billies! Oh my god. Bill... That's not how you spell that. That's not how you spell that. Phyllis? What am I thinking? Phillies? Is it spelled like that? Maybe. Phil Mahooters. Okay. Don't say that ever again. Ask nosy questions? 13 and... Ooh, delicate. Delicate. What the hell is this one? Delicate. Is that like for a deli counter? Delicacy? No, there's no way. Is that a... What the hell is 4 down then? Oh, beta app. Beta app. That's what I'm gonna call my bot. 9 down is add me? Okay, I think you're right. Then what is this? 14 across X-ray alternative? Unless my Phillies isn't right. That's what my ex called me. RIP. Anthony Lee, hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Allegedly my #1 fan. Allegedly. Bro, I don't know. We're still figuring it out. Initials? Oh, to be determined. EBD. Yes. Okay, this was indeed. I was right. Yes, indeedy. Right? People say that. Ask nosy questions. Pry. Suffix with legal. I don't know this. What the hell is 1 down? Header on a company's website. Oh, mobster. Yeah. Mafia member is a mobster. A deli case, you guys. A deli case. We got there. Then what the hell is going on down here? X-ray alternative? Deli case sounds wrong. It's where you get meats and cheeses. A holder of meats and cheeses at a supermarket would be a deli case. I think MRI is correct. Okay, I think I have this... How do you spell... Wait, Philly, maybe? Philly like this? And then MRI? And then what is this suffix with legal? Eve. Legal ease. There we go. Legalese. Oh my god. This is a tough one. I mean, granted I'm a little dumb, but... Legalese. I get what they're going for now. I get it. Barely. Alright, let's rip connections. Alright, 4 groups of 4. How hard could it be? Alright, we got minute tape area, compact pocket, comb, poker, sticker, patch, band-aid, nail file, lint roller, upper cluster helping tweezers. Okay. Band-aid, tape, tweezers. These are all things that would be in, like, a first aid kit. Things in my car for all. That's actually so accurate, Loopy. I think I could go in your car right now and you'd have literally every single one of these items. Tape, sticker, band-aid are all sticky. So is a lint roller. I don't hate this. Things with adhesive. I'm gonna run it. Nice call, Nerve. Patch, band-aid, sticker, and lint roller. Tape, not patch. Yeah, we all got there. We all got there. My dog has 4 middle names. Okay, do I get to know any of them? All I know is Gibby so far. Which I think was short for Gibson, right? Okay, so what does that leave us with? Pocket, patch. Like things on pants, maybe. Hey, sorry, late was playing with QWERTY Clone during For a Live on his Twitch. Oh, what were you? Wait, playing with QWERTY Clone? What were you playing? What game? Gibson Cornelius Billy Tubb the Third. Oh, so there's 2 that predate Gibson Cornelius Billy Tubb the Third. Oh, you're playing Fortnite. Okay. Did you guys get any #1 victory royales? Yeah, Fortnite about to get down or what? Comb. These are like the hygiene things, right? Compact. Hygiene items? Grooming items. That's what I meant. Billy is his godmom. Oh, I don't think I even have a godmom, so Gibson is better off than me. I literally started singing the rest of the song as you guys continued. Well, keep it going. Area, cluster, patch, pocket. These are all like ways to say like a section, right? Nerve, you're so good at this game. All right, so what's this then? Upper, poker, helping minute. Upper, decker, poker, in the rear, helping hand, things with hands. Upper hand, poker hand, helping hand, minute. Minute hand. Woo-wee! Me either, and I don't want him to fail like I did. Well, so far, he's off to a good start. Well, he's like 7 now, right? So, maybe not a start anymore. Pips? Don't make me play Pips. Do I have to? Do I have to Pip? You won a couple times. Let's go. He does it every Fridays. Big Gaming was playing that horror game you did. Oh, the Obey the Voice. I really enjoyed it. I did. I've been meaning to make some shorts from it. Nah, don't got it. Thank you, Nerve, because I would be stressed out playing that again. I gave him 1 hint. For which one? I did kind of get stuck on the difference one for a while. Okay, we're not lost. That's our theme. We have 7 theme words. We're not lost. Right. Right. We're not lost. Dark. Nope. Tour is there? Red light, green light, and basement. Yeah, that one kind of sucked. It took me a long time to realize that, I didn't have 2 free rounds. It was the 3rd time you were out. Which was really obvious in hindsight. Land. Mark. Land. Mark, but spelled correctly this time. Okay, maybe sign? Like a road sign? I think that's what we're looking for. Stuff like that, right? We got a landmark. I have signs of a sort. So I'm not discounting tour being a part of another one. La Passy. Tourways? No. What about Tourway? No. Ooh, something pass though. Tour pass? Is that a word? Oh, a compass? Compass? There we go. Okay. Definitely something way, though. First? No, it can't be that. Gerard Way? Okay. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. Find a way? Find... I don't think I can spell that. Unless you're seeing something I'm not seeing. What we got going down here? Sla. Tour way. My old friend. We meet again. Something like county. I still feel like sign has to be up here. Compass, landmark. Map. Like something with a map. Atlas. Okay, Loopy, where do you see that? Atlas. There we go. Nice, Loopy. Hey, having to dig into my emergency savings, but I'm not getting a new job as soon as I want. Well, that's what your emergency savings is there for, thankfully. And it is awesome that you had money saved up, so you're able to, you know, weather the storm. Find your way. Okay, find your way. Nice. So what does that leave us here? Something with an X. We got 3 more words to make out of these. Tax. Oh, a sextant. Okay. Sextant. There we go. Taxnitus. Alright, 2 more in here. A beacon? What is this? Arrest. Cars. Star! There we go. Nice. Easy peasy. I don't think I want to do any other ones. I'll do... Okay, listen. I didn't mean to go back to that one. Let me out. I'll do the easy pips. That's it, though. Only the easy. I will appease you. Okay, so these have to be equal. Alright, there we go. It's gotta be the 1, right? We had that. This has to be less than 1, so that can't be that way. So we could do this. Wait, less than... Okay, so the 0 has to go here. Then we could have this one here. And then this. And then this. Easy. 42 seconds. The pips are fun, but I feel like when I'm on stream, my brain works at probably a 40% capacity. So that's like, if that's what we're working with, then I just can't. I can't do things that complicated, you know? Okay. Let's run Costco. That's Bandle. That's not... Dude, that's not what I wanted to click. That's not what I want to click. Okay. For Costco, we are guessing the price of Garcia Banquero Spanish cheese selection. It is 14.1 ounces. Looks like we have Manchego, Tipsy Goat, and Iberico? I don't know what kind of cheese that is. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of that. I understand the 40% capacity while streaming. That's like on a good day too. So this is almost a pound of cheese. We have 3 different cheeses. Costco prices applying. I feel like we might be at like an 11. You know what, Nerb? I kind of agree. $11.99 sounds good. $10.99 could be. I might guess like a $9.99 though. It's always so much less than I think it's gonna be. $10.98? Are you undercutting me right now? I'm gonna guess $9.99. It's less than that. It's gonna be $8.99, you guys. It's gonna be $9.49, you guys. Just like I said. Okay, that's not a bad price for a pound of cheese. Especially if it's good cheese. Cheese is expensive, first off. You ever go to your local deli case? That's what we call a callback. That's a callback. Alright, let's rip food guesser. What? This image may be distressing to people with scoliophobia, worms, or larvae? Well, this is your warning, you guys. If you don't like worms or larvae... I know this! I've ate this! I've literally ate this! I have this exact picture on my phone. It's silkworm pupae. I got it in South Korea. It was disgusting. It was the worst thing I've ever ate, but I ate it. They're not nuts. I can assure you, they're not nuts. This is exactly what they got it out of. Literally. It was just like a bucket of them. And it was just like a little sand. It literally could have been this exact place. It looks exactly like this. Yep. It does kind of look like beans. But let me tell you why it was gross. It wasn't because it was bugs. It was because it was literally not seasoned. It was just boiled bugs. It literally, they just took it out of some hot water and poured it in the cup. This, of course, is South Korea. Byeondegi. I would not recommend it. I thought it was disgusting. That looks like the beans that coffee come from. Wait, it does kind of, actually. Or chocolate. You ever see like a cocoa pod? The cocoa beans look like that. Alright, this is chilerenos, which I thought was Mexican, but it might not be. Poblano peppers, cheese, eggs, flour, tomato sauce, onions, garlic, vegetables, oil, salt, pepper, and then a bunch of optional things. I think it's Mexico. And it is Mexico. Chile relleno. One of my favorite foods, actually. I love, like, a good burrito of this is so good. You weren't a fan? Okay, I will say it really depends on the sauce that they use. Because I've had sauce where it just sucks. But it means filled pepper. That's literally what it is. It's just the pepper is filled with cheese. It's just filled with cheese, and then it has like the most delicious, like, fried outside. I've made it before, but it wasn't as good as when you go buy it somewhere. I love when it's well done. Me too. It's actually one of my favorite meals, I gotta say. This is probably a top 10 meal for me. Dude, we could perfect score this. You guys realize this? We are 2 for 2. Watch the dessert be something generic, like it's Oreo. No, instead we have something where the first ingredient is gorgon seeds, followed by rice flour, sugar, water, coconut milk, egg, and vanilla. This dish is a traditional dessert featuring a blend of gorgon fruit and glutinous rice flour. Often steamed to create a soft, chewy texture, it is typically sweetened with sugar and occasionally includes additional ingredients like red dates or goji berries for added flavor and nutrition. Bro, that's a bar of soap. It does kind of look like it, I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking too hot. But it sounds like it would be good, but I don't know what a gorgon seed is. Okay, we have coconut milk, rice flour. I'm leaning like Philippines, maybe. That's my guess off rip. We're warm with Philippines. Could be, I'm surprised you can read. Oh. Okay. Why do you say that? Maybe China? Malaysia is a fair guess. I wish I knew where goji berries were popular. I kind of want to guess Japan? Oh, perfect. The name reveal is really helpful. Gorgon cake. But it's in English. Why do I find this distressing that it's in English? What does that mean, then? China? It is China. Okay. Gorgon cake known in Chinese as Jitomigao. I mean, I feel like it'd be good, probably. I don't know. I don't know what a gorgon seed is, but maybe it'd be delicious. Dude, we did great. We got 14,000 points. We're for sure above average. Dude, we crushed it. Okay, can we talk about how many people on this bell curve, though? Perfect score it. That's insane. Look at how many people. There's so many. It's so high still. I am pleased with those results. I cannot be mad about that. Let's rip Bandle. They probably use the internet. They might. People might cheat. I don't know. I don't know their life like that. Alright, so this song was released in 2014. There are 917 million YouTube views. The difficulty is easy. I know this. I swear I know this. Is it the song that goes dun, 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 dun? You guys know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the name of that song is though, nor who sings it. Who sings that? No, sing better? That's kind of my capacity, so you're gonna have to do with that. Who's that one band? Who's that one band? Something with fire. Dude, that's not gonna narrow anything down. That's not gonna help me at all. I don't know what the name of the song is. I've listened to the song before. I don't know what the name of it is. The band Fun. I don't think this is it. This isn't it. I know this song. I know this song. I don't know who sings it. Bro, this is Taylor Swift? Oh my god, are you right? It's Style. It's Style. Oh my god, you're so right. I can't believe you're not getting this. Okay, let me show you the song I thought it was though. There's no way I can. I don't even know how to look up this song. don't know how to look that. I don't know a single word of the song that I'm thinking of. 2010s indie rock synth song. Maybe it comes up somewhere. It's not this. This one! This is the song I thought it was. Literally the second song that came up in this playlist. Tell me this doesn't sound like it though. Tell me it would. Come on. Okay, now listen to this. Okay, maybe it's not the same. Okay, maybe not quite the same. It's similar. It's got a similar vibe. Loopy, I'm sorry for letting you down. I got it in 2, but only because Patella said it was Taylor Swift. This song goes hard. Okay, 2010s indie kind of popped off a little bit. We can all agree to that. Like MGMT and that, whatever that was. If you were on pitch, I would have guessed Midnight City. I did my best. Did I hear vibe? Probably not. We may need to divorce. Okay, there's a lot to take in right now. There's a lot to take in. I got it in 2, Loopy. You know what? We haven't done Time Guesser in a minute. Let's do Time Guesser, and then we'll rip Semantle, and then we'll call it. Then we'll freaking call it, okay? Wait. Give me the daily. Okay. Round 1 out of 5. I don't even like Taylor Swift, bruh. Who's Taylor Swift, bruh? Okay, we got some guys taking some pictures. Off rip, I want to guess Singapore. That's probably not accurate. It's just what I want to do. It could be like Hong Kong, maybe? I don't know if it looks this tropical there, though. I like her old stuff, maybe the first 4 albums. After that, don't know, don't care. Let me tell you, I could not disagree more. I like Folklore and Evermore, and then beyond that, I'm like indifferent to a lot of it. I really feel like a Singapore vibe. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's just what I feel. That's just my opinion. Okay, so if we're in Singapore, what year do we think? I feel like it's pretty recent. Oh, pandemic for sure, right? We could be ripping like a 20... No war? Okay, we got protesters. These are protesters. Her most lesbian albums, that's why I like them. They're definitely the gayest of all the albums. Okay, we got masks. We got no war, so maybe this is sometime around like the Russian, Ukraine stuff popping off. Which I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what year it started. Maybe 2022, 2023? Could be pandemic, but some countries wear masks out of courtesy when they're sick. But everyone's wearing a mask. And I feel like because everyone's wearing a mask. I think this is 2022. It looks very recent. We got the masks. I think it's probably around the time that war popped off. And I think we're in Singapore. I don't know why I zoomed into Europe. I can't explain that choice of mine. Where we are in Singapore, I don't know. We could be anywhere. I think here is good. I like it. We are in Taiwan. It was 2022 though. I did call it. It was the Russian-Ukraine stuff. Bro, ain't even the first time we're on the same wavelength. You guys, I swear to God, are the same person. It freaks me out. You be saying the same thing all the time at the same time. Explain that. Thailand wasn't a bad guess. It would have been closer than my guess. It was Taiwan, you're right. We got killed on the location, but we saved it on the year, so I'll take it. Our goal is like 35k minimum. 40k is like the goal. I think we've ripped a few like 45k plus. Alright, what do we got going on here? NYE Voss? Cafeteria? Are we in... What the... Hotel Cassie? Gerrudder? Fix? Cycler? I feel like this is like AI generated language. Like I can't piece together what I'm looking at. Ice and cram. Got a lot of white people. We got a sailor? Okay. Either America or Europe-ish places. What is the quest? Our quest is to guess the year and place in which this picture is taken. This is definitely not America, though. No, not with the plates. I'm getting, like, Belgium, Germany, Luxembourg. Like, somewhere in here vibes, for sure. I don't really recognize the language as German, necessarily. And we do have a lot of English, which is kind of throwing me off. Ice and creme. What do we think? Let's think about the year for a second. Probably 50s with the cars? 60s? Glasses and stuff read like late 50s, early 60s. English is like half Germanic language, half Latin. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of that. I barely speak English. You think I know the origins of it? I don't know what year has black and white pictures. I mean, I could take a black and white picture now. We can't let that sway us. We've gotten got before on that. Why do I feel like we're in Brussels? I don't know. And like, look at some of this language. I feel like it just lines up with whatever nonsense I'm reading here. You know what I'm saying? And we're on like this weird curved little road. Look at, they got weird little curved roads here too. Netherlands, Holland? Netherlands isn't a bad guess. 17 minutes till the 31st, aka 17 minutes until Milo turns 18. We're almost there. Brussels Prout. What? What is Prout? Is that like an area of Brussels? Anything before 1980? It's more like anything before 1970, probably. Alright, I'm gonna put us down somewhere around here. Yeah, why not? Like here. Seems fine. For the year, I feel like we're in like 1959. It's already your birthday for me, Milo. That means you're already 18. I think that's how that works out. I'm eating mac salad. I'm stressed out. Why are you stressed? What are you stressed about? Are you stressed about your scallop you lost? Your onion milk you lost? Brussels, 1959, make a guess. We were in Denmark. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed that. But it kind of makes sense now that I'm looking at it. But we were close with the year. The year was 1960. I still drank my onion flour milk. Well, I'm glad that was, you know, not wasted. So did you never answered the question. Did you get the straw out and you slurped it all up off the floor, or did you get like a dustpan and you like drank it out of the dustpan, or like how'd you make that work? All right, not terrible on the location, not great though. Okay on the year. Actually great on the year. The year's what's saving us right now. All right, next picture. This is probably based on the car's 80s, right? Real boxy shape. Could be 70s. Probably in Europe with the plates, maybe? Alright, what do we got? We got Kukurova. Akpinar. I can't tell where the hell we are. Pasabaka? We got a little thing under the sea. Where do they have the little things under the sea? I feel like we're in Eastern Europe. Like Europe, maybe? Or... not Russia. We could be like Romania. Dude, they got the little thing under the sea. Look at that. You see this? We got a sea with the little... pew, pew, pew. You know what I'm saying? Where they got that? Turkey? You know, I actually don't hate a turkey guess here. Dude, they got the little thing under the sea. Let's look at Istanbul. They got a little thing under the S. Is this an S maybe? No, that's definitely a C. I see one little swoop under a C, and I'm locking in Turkey for sure. The cars do give 80s vibes. I could see them at a certain pizza restaurant starring a certain brown bear. Oh. Why are you being so cryptic about it? Do Andorra or Croatia in 1954? We're definitely not in 1954. This is not a car from 1954. This is a car from the 80s for sure, right? Like at least late 70s, but I would put this like 84. Personally, for me. And like, let's look at clothes for a second. This is definitely like, I think early 80s. For sure, at least Andorra? There's no way we're in Andorra. No way. I just don't believe it. Not that you couldn't be right, I just don't believe it, personally. Looks like they have seatbelts, definitely not 50s. People weren't wearing their seatbelts in the 80s either, let's be real. What about a Bulgaria angle? Maybe? Nah, they don't have enough of the little things. See, they got the thing under the S too, though. Let me see something under a C, though. Who puts the little squiggles under their C's? Yeah, all these countries do the same things with their language. I don't know what kind of like, I don't know. You have like Cyrillic and stuff. I don't know what that's called. Czech? I don't feel like we're in Czechia, only cause I don't know. I'm just not getting the vibe. It's just a vibes thing. I just don't feel it. Croatia, maybe, probably not. Bosnia? Nah. Serbia? Nah. I'm gonna guess. What are they? What are these men? They're all men. First off, what are these boys and men? Where do they look like they're from? I think he looks like he could be from Turkey for sure. What are they all hunched over? Ugh. You know what? This guy looks like he'd be from Hungary. Tell me I'm wrong. He looks like he's straight out of Hungary. Which is like Budapest. I feel like we're in Budapest. You guys know what I'm saying? Is this a Budapest angle? I don't love it. I just feel like we're... I feel like we'd see more of the little eyes above the O. Wait, heaven forbid a Hungarian man travels to Turkey? Yes, God forbid. That's strictly prohibited. Everyone knows that. I'm sending Romania. I'm just doing it. I don't want to think about it anymore. We're right here. For the record, we're right here. The year, I almost made a guess without changing the year. I'm gonna say 1982. The year's 1984. We were in Turkey. We were in Turkey. We were in Istanbul. So, my bad. Hey, my bad. All right, I made a mistake. Pretty good for the year. Pretty good for location, though. What did I say? Listen, it's not like you're right all the time, okay? I can't trust you blindly. Is this the freaking... I'll be there for you. Is this the Friends Fountain? Is this in New York? No, it's the Cheetah Girls one? Okay, well, where's that? This guy. It's creeping me out. Why are you touching this girl like this? She does not look like she's into it either. Is this the what? What's the... Wait, or is it, hold on. These buildings can't be New York. This looks too old. I feel like this is the... What's it called? The Louvre? Where is it? Is that in Paris? Does it have a fountain in front of it, or is it just the little thing? She looks like Munch. He's shooting basketballs into an interstate. What does that sentence mean? Oh, explain to me what that sentence means. I feel like you should not touch this water, though, right? We can all agree on that? Definitely early 2000s vibes. Maybe late 90s, but I'm definitely leaning like early 2000s. Why you zoom in on the feet? Because why is she touching the water? Also, so you could take a screenshot and put in the Discord. That's really creepy to say because that looks like a child. I retract my previous statement. I was trying to be provocative and I did accomplish that, but I regret the things I said. Yeah, I would say this is like post Y2K. We're looking at a post Y2K world. Maybe not actually. I don't know. This is like 80s. Pop collar? I cannot get a read on this right now. New York City, 2001, 7:45 a.m. What happened then? Does her shirt just say cats? Maybe we are in New York. What's the one fountain there? This is like 98. I was kind of leaning like late 90s, early 2000s, right? No, 80s had poodle hair, so maybe 90s. Why he look like this? Man. USA 1994. Okay, I think I'm going New York City. If I can find the Washington fountain or whatever it is. I don't know where that is though. I have no idea where it'd even be. Washington Square Arch? Maybe somewhere around there? I have no idea how to find this on a map. My eyes are so dry. Guys, never have your eyes go broken and have to wear contacts because they dry your eyes out so bad. South of Central Park? Okay, that's a starting place. Dude, I want to go to New York so bad. I don't know how I've never been at this point in my life. I just would eat so much food. I would do nothing but eat food. Is it like here maybe? This can't be it. This cannot be it. Guys, this doesn't look like New York though. Does it? Maybe. I don't know. Either New York or Paris. They could not be further away from each other. I just don't think this is New York. I don't. I feel like we're at like the Louvre. Maybe Chicago though. Okay. But all these people look American. That's what I cannot wrap my head around. But the building looks Europe. You know what I'm saying? We just don't have buildings that look this old in the US. It's like an old building. It's like crazy. But all these people look like they're from the US. So what do I, like a school field trip maybe for this? I mean, that's a British hairline right there for sure. Maybe these people back here are British. Or French. I don't know. I don't know. You think Vatican? Oh, that's really throwing a wrench into... I'm going with the Louvre. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Now I gotta try to find it. Oh, right there. It does have a fountain. It is the Louvre. It is 100% the Louvre. 100%. We have the triangle right here. And then we have some poop poop. Which poop poop are we at? Which angle are we looking at, do we think? I'm gonna get 5,000. I will click it. But I want to get 5,000. I think we're right here. For the year, I feel like it's late 90s. I agree with Loopy. I think it's like a 98, 99 situation, maybe. Anthony Lee says 2002. Joker saying 1994. Revised the USA 1994 to the Louvre 1994. Tell us saying 1997. I'm gonna rip a 98. The colors read 98 to me. I don't know. This feels right. It was 99! Oh my god. What a actual motherfucker. You took one off for the location? You couldn't just give me the perfect... Oh my god. Couldn't give it to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. 1 minute until Milo's birthday! You did call it, Loops. I'm glad I didn't go with New York. I would have really messed some stuff up. I would have really messed some stuff up. Hold on, I gotta get the thing ready. For Milo. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. But maybe. We're not sure. But you could. You absolutely could. It's hard to say. Alright, are you ready for the song? I gotta wait for midnight to hit for you though. Any second now. Any second. Well, there's a countdown. There's a countdown. Imagine this matched up perfectly. Imagine for a second. With stream delay? Oh my god, it was almost perfect! Ooh! Ooh! Happy birthday, Milo! We got your birthday song. Wait for the auto-tune to hit. It goes hard. It goes hard. Wait for the drop. Milo enlists in the military. Yeah, what are you still doing here? You should have already done this at 17. Congratulations on being even more experienced. I'm not sure what you learned this year, but every experience transforms us into the people we are today. Happy birthday. Those were my words. Those were my words. Who's Milo? Milo's over in Twitch chat. And it is officially his 18th birthday. Milo's an OG around here too. You guys don't know. Milo, what's your follow age on Twitch? Actually, to be fair, it's probably not that long because you were on YouTube almost exclusively for a while. I'm sorry, Milo, if you don't enlist in the military, they're just gonna draft you anyway, so you might as well just get it over with. Unless you want to end up in something like infantry. Alright, what do we got here? We got a lot of people. Holy. United Dairies. Complete home furnishing. Etzman and Co. London. Okay, so we're in London. That narrows it down. What the hell am I reading up here? 9 months, 4 weeks. Wait, we're almost to 10 months. That's a long time. I expect something cool for my birthday. I was never allowed to celebrate as a child, so as a newfound family member, I expect more. You're never allowed to celebrate? Are you Jehovah? Those are the only people I know who aren't allowed to celebrate. That's crazy. I'm gonna shatter. Yes, my dad is? I have so many questions. I want to know so much. I want to... Whatever you're comfortable sharing about it, but I don't even know if I have specific questions, but what was that like? What was it like growing up? Because I'm assuming you went to, like, public school. So, like, how was it when, like, they would decorate the class and stuff like that with, like, Halloween stuff or whatever? Did you feel, like, guilty if you participated in things at school and stuff like that? Or did you feel like, oh, this is wrong? Or were you just indifferent on it? I think that one's the most interesting one to me. The whole, like, not celebrating birthdays and holidays and stuff like that. I'm gonna shatter my leg every time they show up, don't worry. Okay. That sounds cool. If you want to get taller, you should put a bone in between the broken bits of your broken leg, and then when it heals, it'll heal with the extra bone, therefore making you taller. That is actually a thing, yeah. No, I hate my dad, so I did it anyway, but no Christmas or birthdays or whatever. Did you, like, you didn't, like, ever do... Like, was all of your family or just your dad Jehovah? Like, nobody did stuff, like, behind his back? Like, you don't have, like, a grandma or something? Who's, like, low-key take you out on the weekend or something like that? To celebrate your birthday? Your dad just didn't know? It's, like, 3 months of rehab for, like, 2 extra centimeters, though? 2 centimeters is a lot. Wait, never mind, I just said that. No, his parents died when I was like 3, so I don't know much about that side. My goodness, Patella, I feel like you had a very tragic upbringing. That does make sense why you're funny, though. The people with the most traumatic upbringings are always the funniest. Dude, that's crazy. Being a Jehovah. Is he still practicing? Or did he, like, give up that life? How does did he grow up that way? That way, like it's like a terminal illness or something. The one big thing is that we couldn't donate blood or accept a kidney or anything. What about, like, other medical stuff? Like, could you take antibiotics or something? He freaked out when I tested to see what blood type I was in school. What do you... Why, though? What's the... Okay, I never understood what the reason for this stuff was. Like, I just don't get why. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're in London for sure. I don't know for a year, though. Oh, hold on. Like, war era? This looks like a freaking World War I These are like World War I helmets. I still don't know my blood type. Not gonna lie, I never asked. I mean, it's not really something that comes up often. And like, if you were ever in a situation where you needed a blood transfusion, they would test your blood. They're not gonna like, for one, they probably couldn't ask you because you're gonna be incapacitated. But for two, wait, that's Hitler! Is that not Hitler? If you donate blood, though, they'll tell you what your blood type is for free. I was playing Cult of the Lamb, and all I heard was, wait, that's Hitler. Am I wrong? This is him, right? But you guys, if you haven't donated blood, you should. It's cool and it saves lives. Why am I in the US? We're not in the US. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Slowly falling asleep, and here I am just yelling, wait, that's Hitler. It's because, like, Jesus gave you one body. If it fails, so no blood transfusions, etc. You're supposed to be devoted to Jesus, so no birthdays, because you're supposed to be selfless. But, like, it's just... I guess, like, celebrations are a little bit more, but then it feels like, at that point, just don't enjoy anything in your life, right? Night, Kyla. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. Because then isn't anything, like, you should only be loving Jesus or whatever. No alcohol or anything. So it's kind of like Mormon, but, like, dialed up to 100. I'm a Christian, and I think that is honestly a little dumb. I mean, like, I get the sentiment. I do. It just seems a little hardcore, and probably a little hard to, recruit people to that. But I guess it's only the real ones, right? I got a knock on my door maybe like a couple months ago. And, it was, like, an older lady and, like, she had, like, a kid with her. I say kid, like, it was, like, a teenager. And I didn't know who they were. I thought maybe they were, like, a neighbor or something. So I answered the door like an idiot. And then they were Jehovah's. They started recruiting me or whatever. And I was just straight up, I was like, hey... thanks, and I appreciate what you're trying to do, but... I don't want to waste your time. Where... I don't know where we'd be. I feel like we're somewhere around this, though, right? Maybe? The slug and lettuce? That is so... British. They were very sweet. And they left me a card. Like, I guess I could just call them up if I needed Jesus or something in my life, you know? I do find that part to be very interesting about religion. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with here, I think. The hell is this? Tate Modern? Because essentially, your religion really only can exist if you are continuously recruiting people. And I just find that kind of funny, you know? Which is so BS because he was an alcoholic. He pick and chose what he wanted to follow. Also, one of the Jehovah Witness guys came over and scooped my dog's nuts. Is this your way of saying they fixed your dog? I have a question. Okay, I think this is post-World War I. Right before World War II is gonna pop off, because this seems like to be like a fine thing that Hitler is here. Right? So I'm gonna say we're in like 1939, maybe? But yeah, you do find that a lot. There is a lot of hypocrisy in it's not even religion. You see, in religion it's most apparent, I think, but like lots of people have some code of ethics that they follow, but like they'll also just pick and choose, right? Like, it's you follow your code of ethics or your moral compass when it's convenient, mostly, you know? I was holding him like a baby, he was, and he goes, oh, he's a boy, and full on scoops his balls while saying it. I was holding him so he didn't run out the door. Dude, who does that? Reminds me of one time I was at, we were at I don't remember where we were. It was maybe like a baby shower or something. We were at a park. Loopy and I were at a park. And, we were with, like a bunch of Loopy's family and some, like, family friends and stuff like that. And, somebody was changing a baby. And one of, like, a friend of the family commented on the size of the balls of the baby. And I, like, this happened so long ago. And I, like, think about this, how weird that was all the time. Why? It wasn't her baby. It was, like, nobody, like, even if it was your baby, why are you commenting on that? But it was the weirdest thing. I'm like, why are you saying this? Why are you looking like that? Colleen Hoover has comment. It's just not right. Yeah, it was about our nephew. I couldn't remember specifically what baby was about. I just remember the comment and thinking how weird it was. I hope this is a good birthday story for you. Milo, do you feel older? Alright, I'm guessing 1939 London. The year was 1940. We were pretty close, actually. I'll take it. I'll take it. Final score? 43K? Okay. Okay. That's actually pretty electric. Our worst one was probably the first, right? Didn't you have to sleep for a trip? It's only 10 o'clock here. I was gonna play this and I was gonna play Samantha and I was gonna wrap up stream. So Samantha is the last thing. Then I wake up early. And I drive, and I drive, and I drive. And then Loopy and I stargaze tomorrow night. Okay. Patelotubbies, did you get therapy for Gibby for that, by the way? Stargaze, you get it. You get it. Milo gets the first word. Milo! Birthday boy! What's our word we're going with tonight? What's our first word? No, that was my other dog, Otis. Otis is a really cute name for a dog. I love that. Gibson and Otis, man. Guys, it's a song. Hold on. Sorry. While Milo's thinking of the first word. We gotta get through this together. It only takes a minute. Almost done. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for letting me have that moment. This is a banger of a song. I love this song. That video is what's going on in Milo's head right now while thinking of a word. I think we lost Milo. I think Milo's having an existential crisis on turning 18. I don't blame him. I mean, it's a huge milestone. Okay. So Samantha, of course, is the game in which we are guessing the word of the day. It could be literally any word. Literally any word. It could be the word nuts. It could be the word cupping. It couldn't be cupping nuts, though, because that is not a word. It's two words. And we're guessing one word. Milo's consumed 342 drugs since they turned 18. That's rookie numbers. But we're gonna guess words together as a group. We're not gonna cheat like that one time. The one incident. It only happened once, though. And all the times we play Samantha, we've only had one person come in and cheat. Which is pretty good. And every word we guess, it'll tell us if we're hot or cold, and we'll use that info to get closer to the word of the day. And Cookie God is starting us off with the word frog today, which is cold. Don't you love the 23 drugs a minute? I think you could hit at least like 26 or 27. Crumble from Loopy. Loopy, that is tepid. Tepid, I say. Soda. Can. Cookie. What are things that crumble? Infrastructure. I don't know that I spelled that right. I spelled that right! Witness. Stinky. Glossary. Glossary is a crazy word. I have not thought of the word glossary in easily 6 years. That's crazy. That's a deep pull from English language. Tier? Or tear? I don't know. Rip? Rips. Ripping. Ripped. Past tense. Chat. Jumbo. Gumbo. Ornament. I think that's spelled wrong. And I don't know how to fix the spelling. Bamboozle. Petrify. Also, what's the word for when erode? You're talking about erode. Erase. The word for when rocks start to break apart from water and wind. Yes. Shred. Rip, tear, split. Friction? Was I cooking with that? You were, Vibe. I mean, you didn't know the word, but you got us there. Wrap? Deli case. Is not a singular word. Raging. Dissolve. Ooh, dissolve's a good one. It is tepid. Dissipate. I don't think that's spelled right. Dissipate. Okay. Evaporate. Precipitate. Tumble. Decompose. If I could spell right. Is tepid. Decay. Break. Break down. Disintegrate. Okay, disintegrate's up there. Alright, erode. What if we do erosion? I don't think we did that. So it's probably a verb. Destroy. Explode. Ruin. Degrade. Dismantle. Apart. Titrate. Corrode. I love the word corrode. I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite words. Or corrosion. Something about the way it rolls off the tongue. Do you do dilapidate? I don't think I did. Dilapidate. We need dilapid. We need a correct spelling. Collide? What did I just spell? What did I spell there? Collide, rust. Okay, so let's think of words similar to ruin. We did destroy, right? What was destroy? Destroy was pretty low down. Ruin, crush, pummel, fire. Go in a different direction. Pound Town. Okay. I can do those independently. Best I can do. War? Bomb. Threat. Shatter? Annihilate is crazy. Guys. Annihilate? No. I really had to work for that word. Crunch. Crunch is tepid. Step? I think we did split. Explode. Was tepid. Ruin, erode, evaporate. We did disintegrate. Atomize. I love that. That's a good word. Atomize is tepid. We can look at some synonyms. Oh, we didn't do destruction. What are our synonyms here? Ruination is crazy. Wreck? This is what we're trying to... Dilapidation. We can try that. Deflower? I'm clutching my pearls right now. Holy smash. Wreck? Deflower? Deatomize. Pulverize. Pulp. Juice. What the hell? What the hell? Smash after deflower is crazy. I'm going in the order they're showing them to me, okay? Dilapidation. Dilapidation. Lose? I think we gotta go in a different direction. Okay, I like your direction. Joker. Dissolve. Lose. Lost. Lose, ruin. What about the opposite? Win? Build. Create. Definitely not. Okay, so it's definitely the negative. Contaminate. Okay. Infect? What the? Contaminate's our front runner right now. Terminate. Hazard. Contamination. No, so it's definitely a straight up verb. Asyla, hello. Good to see you back here. Pollute. Spread. Sila, what was the best thing of your birthday? What was your number one moment for your birthday yesterday? Because I think you're in a I was gonna say a higher time zone. You're in a later time zone. Nuke? I can't even describe into words the way my face contorted. Contort. Splinter. No words I've tried have gotten better. I think this is gonna be a word that's not gonna have anything to do with this stuff. We do spread. We might have to just go in like a different direction entirely. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Yes, infect was used. Infect was cold somehow. Paint. Graffiti. Kaboom! Diseased. Disease. Try eat. Okay, eat. Eat is called puke. Puke is called divorce. Leave. Infect was cold, or maybe no, it's cold. Quarantine. Overcome. Fall. Succumb. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Assassinate. Kill? Murder. Death. Die. Eradicate. Totality. Illusion is first! Congratulations for being the first YouTube chatter this evening. Been real quiet since you got here. I mean, before you got here. Okay, I got 808 out of 1,000. I'm stuck here, though. Patella, okay. Tubby. We all knew you could do it, Illusion. I actually asked that nobody chatted in there. Just so you could have something. We knew you really needed this. Who are you calling Tubby? Me. Oh, this is your word vibe. This was your 808 word. Waste. Wasteland? What about, I'm getting like, okay, waste, contaminate, ruin. I'm getting like, irradiate? Radiate. Dude, okay, how do you spell this? Irradiate? Irradiate. How do you spell this? Irradiate. I don't know how to spell this. Somebody help. Somebody please have spell check and help. Splurge. Trash. Oh wait, radiate. But I want irradiate. Isn't that a word? Is that not a word? Oh, yeah, that's how you spell it. Hole. Okay. Canyon? Crater. Self? Indulgence. I don't know if they don't take like hyphenated words. What the hell is this word? I don't know this word. Eradicate. Did I spell that wrong? Profusion. Fuse. Profuse. What the? Unleash. What is water? Okay. Rain. Water, milk. Steam. Boil. Freeze? Ice. Waterfall? Did we do say? Oh my god. Tub? Bathtub. Shower? How is shower tepid? Sink? Faucet? Pipe? Ceramic. A road was up there, so of course water was. That does make sense. Sewage. Gross. Toilet? Tank? Water tank. I don't think that's one word. Sometimes you never know though. Sprout? Wait, spout. Spout? Okay. Hose? Drain is a good one. Yeah! Let's go, Joker! Let's freaking go. 148 guesses. That makes sense. I see where they get there, right? Because once you get into the the water section, like lose, erosion, disintegrate, evaporate, that all makes more sense when it's drain. Joker's a pro at incremental, that's the thing. You guys don't be knowing how real he is at this game. I'm so foolish, how could I have not seen it? We got there. Joker's a nerd loser. Alright, Patella, I'm gonna need you to take yourself out back. Sorry. Alright, gamers. I mean, we still ended up streaming 3.5 hours. This is considered a short stream for me. Like I said, I do gotta wake up early. Loopy and I are going on a trip. In our favorite rocket ship. Sailing through the sky. Please, God, help. I'm afraid of heights. I'm so sorry? Why are you sorry? Okay. Much less we went for contaminate. Listen, we were just following the path that we were given. You know what I'm saying? How foolish do I have to be to miss this clear opening? Bye, boo. It's okay. We got there. We got there. We got there in the end. I mean, Joker did, really. Alright, gamers. Alright, freaking gamers. Where the hell is my outro song? There it is. Ted, don't leave. I'm scared of the dark and you took my nightlight. You have to be brave. For once in your life, Patella. If you're gonna be a part of this family, you can't be a little bee. Sorry. The best I can offer is sending Loopy to bark for you in the night. But no nightlights. Just Loopy barking in the corner. Periodically. You think I was brave after what I told you today? Yeah, you were brave for sharing with the class. I think that took courage. The cowardly dog, specifically. R.I.P. Otis. That's one thing we learned today. Do you wear lipstick? Are you asking me? No. I lick my lips too much. I would just be eating lipstick all day. By the end of the year, I'd eat like a pound of lipstick. That couldn't be healthy for you. But I'm scared of the dark, so not at night. Okay, Loopy can bark in the corner, but only during the evening. I mean, during the morning. So you have to survive the evening yourself. Sorry. Alright. So, good night, everyone. See you later. I'll be live again Wednesday evening. Same place, same time. 7 p.m. PST. I missed it. What did Patella share? Something about Jehovah's Witness scooping dog nuts. That is actually a perfect AI-generated summary of that conversation. We should raid somebody. Hold on, hold on. Let me find. What do we got? What do we got? Got a random channel to raid. What do we got in here? A lot of Minecrafters in here. Who's somebody to raid? I'm gonna run out of song. I gotta make this quick. The vampire is here. Well, I don't know what that means. That's scary and cryptic. I don't want to raid somebody who says that. That scares me. Nothing personal against VTubers, but I don't really want to raid a VTuber either. Come watch the live stream. I'm running out of song! Oh my god. Somebody's playing Obey the Voice. We're gonna raid them. Ponies. Starting the raid. Go show them some love. Go show them some love. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'll miss you. Goodbye. See you later. Bye-bye. See you over there. I'll miss you. Okay, bye. Mwah. Platonically, though. I'm married. Bye.